What's up, party people? You thought you were gonna get some work done today? Heck no, you better get yourself in a dark place with no music and settle in for the whole day, 'cause I'm a migraine. Weird. I'm Dr. Christina, a doctor of physical therapy, and I am here to tell you about a not often thought of way to deal with migraines. We all know the traditional ways that people handle migraines. They get Botox, they take medication, they might even get surgery. But have you ever thought about using physical therapy to help reduce and prevent your migraines? Today, I'm gonna go over 4 exercises that you can do at home on your own time to reduce your symptoms when you're having a migraine and also to prevent them from coming back. One of the things that I as a physical therapist think of whenever I hear someone suffering from migraines is my immediate thought is, how does their posture look, okay? Because although migraines can be caused by many, many things, including central brain issues, allergies, reactions to medication, one of the ways that we like to look at it in physical therapy field is your posture contributing to neck tension in these muscles that are behind your neck that attach up to the base of your skull and then can cause a migraine. So specifically, people often complain of headaches that come from this neck tension. They describe them as what we call ram's horn pattern. So they'll feel that headache go up from the base of their skull, up and around their ear to the front, and sometimes even to the front of their forehead. If you're experiencing a migraine ever like that, that is a classic sign that this is coming from neck tension and not from the other factors that I named earlier. So what do you do about that? Well, in previous videos, I've talked about how neck posture is super important. And so to reiterate that, we want to make sure that as you're standing, as you're sitting, as you're driving, as you're reading, whatever you're doing, we want your neck posture to be as much in neutral as possible. All right. What do I mean by that? Well, what I see most people doing out in the wild is having a forward head posture. Now, it may not look like it, but if you have a head posture where your head is jutted forward like this, you are essentially walking around all day with your head and neck extension, okay? And I'm sure you would expect that that would be uncomfortable after a while. So I'm going to tell you how to get yourself out of this posture and bring yourself back to a neutral posture, lengthen all of those neck muscles in the back, relax your shoulder blades so they're not creeping up and contributing to that neck tension, and this can help to prevent migraines if they're coming from that neck tension. Our first exercise is going to be a super easy one that we call chin tucks, all right? So chin tucks look like this. If you are looking forward and you've got that forward head posture that I assume you might have, what you're gonna do is you're gonna engage these muscles here in the front of your neck, almost like thinking of them as the abs of the neck, okay? So we're gonna contract those, pull that neck back in, which will at the same time lengthen the back of your head, all right? So you're thinking about it like, I don't want to look down to achieve this. I don't want to look up to achieve this. I want that neck to lengthen as much as possible by pulling this chin straight back, almost as if I wanted to pull it straight through the opposite side of my neck, okay? This will, like I said, stretch out the muscles in the back, strengthen the muscles in the front. This isn't only an exercise, this is a posture that you should be in at all times, all right? So if you're looking at your phone or you're looking at your computer, even if you have to look down, which is not ideal, you can still have a chin tuck as you look down, which you can see lengthens my neck versus just letting my head hang forward as I look at that phone or that iPad or that book, whatever I may be looking at, okay? There's so many opportunities that you can use this position not just as an exercise, but as a posture that you should be in. So I usually start folks off with starting that chin tuck, holding for 10 seconds. But the ways that you want to progress that is by increasing your endurance, because you want to be able to hold this position for as much as you can throughout the day, no matter what position you're in. So starting at 10 seconds, working your way up. Can I now hold it for 30 seconds? Can I now hold it for 60 seconds? How long can I hold this position for and build that strength so that in everyday activities, I have the best posture possible and I'm not contributing to neck tension in my neck. The next two exercises are gonna be neck specific stretches, okay? So for those, what you're gonna do is you want to stabilize the arm of the side that you're going to stretch. So let's pretend that we wanna stretch my right side of my neck. This may look like your left, but this is my right from this angle. So we're going to either tuck our arm behind our back to keep the shoulder down, or if you're sitting on something like a chair, you can hold on to the bottom of that chair just so your shoulder doesn't pop up as we do this next part, okay? So we're keeping that shoulder down, and then we're going to side bend away. Side bending is going to be very clearly just a side bend. You don't want to add a rotation to it. You don't want to add the rotation this way. You want just a side bend to the side. You should already feel a stretch right here in your upper trap muscles, but if you're not, you can add a little bit of a gentle pull with your opposite hand, pulling ever so slightly so you get that increased stretch. These stretches should be gentle, not aggressive, because you don't want your body to react negatively and then start tensing up because you pulled too hard, okay? So as soon as you start to feel a pull with it, that's enough. You don't need to keep pulling aggressively, all right? We're holding that stretch for at least 30 seconds, and you can hold it up to 90 seconds. If you are not holding it for at least 30 seconds, you are doing nothing to help with the long-term length of that muscle, all right? So that was stretch number 2. Stretch number 3 is going to be, again, tucking that arm behind your back because you want to hold that shoulder down, or holding onto the bottom of the seat that you're sitting on to keep that shoulder down. This time, you're going to rotate first. So rather than side bend first, you're gonna rotate first. Look down to your opposite armpit. Now, if the first time you felt a stretch more along the top of your shoulder and up into your neck, this time you should feel this stretch more at the base of your skull, going behind your neck to the top corner of your shoulder blade. So from the back, that's gonna be looking to the opposite shoulder blade, and you're gonna feel that stretch from the back of the neck to the top part of this shoulder blade. If you are not feeling that, you can play around with how much you want to look down versus how much you want to rotate to get that stretch where I'm describing, all right? You have control of what angle your neck is at. And then if you're still looking for more of a stretch, you can use your opposite hand and pull behind your head, not beside it, but behind it. Pull that nose just a little bit further towards that armpit, okay? I'm feeling this stretch, and then I'm gonna hold for, guess what? 30 to 90 seconds. The last exercise that I wanna go over is shoulder blade scapular retractions and depressions, okay? I often see people as they're doing everyday activities or in their regular posture with these shoulders really up high, okay? Really tense looking. And like I said, your upper trap muscles do attach at the base of your skull, so they can very much contribute to that ram's horn type migraine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use these lower trap muscles below your shoulder blade to pull that shoulder blade down and keep it away from your ear, so that instead of having these elevated and tight upper traps, we're now gonna have relaxed upper traps and tight lower traps, okay? Once you do the depression first, then you can squeeze your shoulder blades just enough that you get a neutral across your chest. You don't want to squeeze so much that you arch your back. You just want to squeeze enough that your chest becomes neutral and you've got your shoulder blades locked in, the bottom corners squeezing together, not the top corners of your shoulder blades squeezing together. If you try these exercises in the moment when you're having a migraine, or you do them all the time every day to prevent migraines from coming on, they will help maintain more flexibility in your tissue around your neck, which will reduce that tension pulling on your skull and then causing that radicular pain into that ram's horn pattern. If doing these stretches alone is not helping you get rid of those migraines, migraines, but you've tried all the other things that we've talked about and you really don't want to go the surgery route, please go see a local neuromuscular expert, a physical therapist, and we'd love to provide that hands-on treatment that maybe you can't get on your own at home. Stretching and exercising may not be enough, and you may need additional hands-on treatment to get those muscles to finally let go. But I've worked with lots of patients who've had lots of success getting rid of their migraines with working with a physical therapist, doing taping, doing soft tissue massage, or doing dry needling. So please go ahead and contact a physical therapist and ask them what they can do to help you. If you found this video helpful for you or your migraines, or you know someone who suffers from migraines and could find this video useful, please like the video, comment to let me know it was helpful, share the video, and subscribe so you'll know when my latest video is coming out. I'm going to continue to share tips and tricks from a physical therapist to make your life easier.